Let's go. Oh yeah. We didn't have all of the mechanics used yet because we hadn't had water mechanics reused. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. That does make a lot of sense. Yeah, so fuck this. I hope that we're going to be rid of the water mechanics very, very quickly, because I am not about this. Because, the water mechanics are one thing, but combining it with the spikes, I only, like, lightly tapped the button there and I just got sent into fucking Jupiter. I don't know. This is honestly the most difficult boss fight in the game. You might say, but it's not even a boss fight. That's exactly my point! My next attempt was just trying to walk off. Clearly did not work either. What I'm going to try to do now is walk off and just like not pause. Because I'm thinking it might just literally be impossible for me to walk off. Invincibility frames! That's the answer! Just fucking cheese your way through it. Yeah, no, that's just what I'm gonna do. Here. Iframes on command. We just use that. And that's how we get through this. That's how we get through this entire thing, actually. Because fuck everything about this section. Oh no! I didn't even need to use it there, but I am not taking any fucking risks. You know what? I don't even care. I do not even care. It's iframe city. That was the first section. Actually, I might take that checkpoint because being able to just cheese it like that, I can do that consistently. I think. Surely I can do that somewhat consistently. I mean, I'm assuming this is instant death. Yeah, it still is. Good thing I didn't take that checkpoint. If I had taken that checkpoint for its money, I definitely would not have tried that. But that's a good piece of information to have. Okay. Let's try to go the upper path instead then. Because the lower path doesn't seem to really do anything for me, does it? I do now realize how I could have used those upper blocks after fucking it up real bad. Yeah, I'm not about to break this block until you're dead, though, is the thing. You know what? I'll break this block before you're dead. Because I'm just getting the fuck out of there. Yeah, this is definitely where we just do this, right? Okay, so far so good. This is actually not too bad. And we have a next checkpoint. Okay, checkpoint number 2. Still not taking it for its monetary value. Sure, we're doing this again. Why not? I both love and hate those platforms because they're really finicky to deal with. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Oh my god! There's no. Yeah, okay. Remember when I said this is actually not too bad? Forget I said that. So definitely, this entire level is just built up on using invincibility for me. I know that it's definitely like possible and even probably more fun to go through without that. But I haven't abused it all game long. I've only really used it in a couple of situations where it was needed for like a platforming or a level puzzle or something like that. Other than that, I have not abused it that much. I think this is about the time we start abusing our invincibility. Also, fuck that guy. Because that guy can just go die in a hole. I don't like it. No, 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 yes, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. That's what my commentary comes down to when things get difficult, yes and no. I mostly set it at random there, just like because fun. You know what? I don't give a shit. What did I even fall through? There was platform there. Rainbow puke platform, but there was a platform. I might have missed something there, to be honest, but still, that felt bullshit. That felt like some real fucking bullshit. Mostly because I should have been using this, admittedly. There we go, he's dead. Just take things one step at a time. And just fucking... Ah, that's what happened! It goes up ever so slightly, and as a result of that, because I'm no longer on it, I clip through the side of the created platform. Because when it goes up, you actually have to jump. Okay, that makes at least some amount of sense, kind of. Maybe, not really. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm using this magic again. Nah! Fuck! As I said, every single mechanic in the game gets used. That also means that the mechanics that I don't particularly appreciate get used. And this is not even necessarily one of them. I like this as a mechanic. As an idea for a mechanic, at least. I don't like it in practice, but that's just because I'm bad at it, most likely. Okay, just invincibility your way through this, if needed, which it wasn't. I think I'm actually overcomplicating things by using the invincibility here, to be honest. I think if I just don't, things become significantly easier. No, fuck you! What was that? How am I supposed... What? Okay, note to self, there's an asshole right after that section, and we need to murder him. Okay, here we actually go invincible, because otherwise there's no fucking way in hell. We just skip the invincibility here, it's not actually all that necessary. The window is a lot larger than I thought it was gonna be. That being said, here, invincibility it is until that thing is dead. Now we're playing Flappy Bird. Fantastic. Wrong magic. Okay, you die. That thing... Okay, when you're invincible, you can still be pushed around. Noted. It really is the final level. If there was any doubt as to that before, fighting our rival character... And then having this level, yeah, this is the end of the game. Like, there's nothing after this. There might be some optional shit after this, I don't know. Like a Star World type of deal. But judging by how difficult this already is, I kind of doubt it. This really feels like the actual final fuck me! I hope it's the final fuck me. It probably isn't. It feels like the final, like, gauntlet challenge of the game. They could make things significantly more difficult. Because if I am just, like, struggling a bit with this, it probably means this is, like, mediocre difficulty for, like, pro. That's not the magic that I wanted to have equipped. That could have gone real bad, real quick. That being said, maybe not. Because... This fucking guy, I have an ID. We use this magic instead. Okay, we can switch back. Oh, you actually go down all the way into the lava. That's good to know. Remember when I had 3,000 gold when I entered this level? Yeah, me neither. Good times. So the idea is that I use this magic to get rid of the arrow dude, because fuck that guy. And then I switch to this magic, because for the... No. Because for the well, only 2 checkpoints. For some reason I thought we were already the 3rd checkpoint in. We are not. Like, after this we have 1 more checkpoint to go through. I was convinced that we were getting close to the actual boss fight. We're only halfway through. This is gonna take a while. I mean, usually I make final episodes of series longer on purpose. Also, I don't know why I decided to go up before passing the cauldrons those 2 times before, or 3 times, because that just makes things more difficult to anticipate. There's literally no good reason for it. There we go. Now there's another asshole coming. As soon as we move right a little more. There's another asshole. There we are. Okay, let's go through. Let's go through. This is the end. This has to be the end. Oh my god, we made it. Checkpoint, please. Checkpoint, thank you. Okay. You know what? It's time to cheese it. It's time to... I said it's time to cheese it. It's time to cheese it. How do you even make that jump? Okay, it's not that difficult, actually. Yeah, this is not going to help against being crushed to death. So I might as well just... Again, this feels a lot more dangerous than it actually is. So I'm kind of fine with... Oh, no. Oh, it's auto-scrolling. It's vertical auto-scrolling. Fuck me. No. No. How did I not notice that? Yeah, that's just easy. Once you stop panicking... I don't even know what happened there. I honestly don't know what happened there. I went down the ladder, but because I attacked down? If I did, that was an accident. Because there's no good reason for me to be attacking downwards there. But apparently I did, so fuck me, I guess. This real tight auto-scrolling? Yeah, I'm not gonna go for that music sheet. If you were ever under the delusion that I would risk anything like that. No, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so the magics we need here. Invincibility, 100%. But also, big-ass glove dude. It's also, we need that there. I'm hoping that with that magic we can get through those blocks in one fell swoop. We might not. I am not entirely sure. So yeah, we can't go through this any quicker than we already are. I mean, in this portion, maybe we could speed up a little bit. Not even, because we need to wait for that thing to move all the way over to the right and then to the left. So you're always going to be very near the bottom here. That being said, okay, at least this is quicker to get through it. But it's still... Okay, we're getting close to the top here. To the top of the screen, that is. How? 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 How in the world are you supposed to do that? Oh, I think I get it. Hold on. Oh, wait a second. We can just move back and forth between those two very easily. That's good. Very, very good indeed. Okay. We can take our time here. More or less. Actually, no, we can't. We very much cannot. Just one hit. Doesn't matter. Just be quick. then move through here at the speed of fucking light. And we need this magic going forth here. That much is for goddamn sure. And you need to get off on the platform to the left, not to the right, because trying to jump that is apparently fucking impossible. Come on, let's do this. This is not the difficult part at all. This is the easy part. If you're struggling with this, you might as well go home now. Yeah, don't take too long over there, because you might be limited with the auto-scrolling speed, but it's still a pretty tight section. Because this is actually the final section of the game. Like, this is the last platforming gauntlet before the boss fight. Because there has to be, always is, so I'm assuming that's still gonna apply here, it might fucking not, but there has to be a... Oh, this is not good. That's not good. Let's go that direction. Let's go in that direction. There has to be a checkpoint just before the boss fight, right? This actually requires you to use magic, I think. I think there's no way to do this without that magic, which doesn't make any sense because this magical... this magic is optional. You don't have to get it. So how in the world would you do that section if you didn't have this spell? That is brutal if you have to just shovel up those blocks manually. The big difference there is that you can shovel them up manually, probably, but then you also have to be moving. Whereas that magic provides you with a way to go through those blocks relatively quickly and easily, and also move in the direction of your choice. So you're almost probably twice as fast using that magic as compared to not using that magic. Well, not with these blocks, maybe. But with the normal one-hit blocks, it definitely seems like it. So what do you do? Do you just like do it like that? That does not seem very viable at all in the long term. I mean, as long as you stay near the top, you'll probably be fine, right? Actually, you don't even need to mash your way through everything. It's a lot easier if you don't, turns out. At certain points, definitely use that magic. But most of the time, it definitely seems like you just want to platform back and forth over the blocks. I have to assume that we're getting close to the final boss here now, right? This is a checkpoint and then the final boss. One of these is going to be a bomb that's going to kill me. Yeah, there we go. Checkpoint. Final boss time? Taking bets on how quickly she kills me. I'm saying 50 seconds. Oh! Every single boss. Like, every single one. Are we actually gonna fight them all at the same time? Are we actually gonna go Battle Royale? It's a boss rush. Okay. Problem is that I'm used to killing these bosses by spamming magic, but I don't think my magic is going to get restored after every single fight. So this could be slightly problematic. That being said, it seems like this is actually a much easier version of this fight. But is the final boss can't just be refighting all the bosses, right? There is going to be an Enchantress fight. Surely. Maybe? Maybe not. That's actually the first time I've gotten hit by one of those confetti things. How in the world am I going to kill all of them? Back to back. Like, at least heal me between, right? Or restore my magic? One or the other. Okay, so we just redo all of the fights. Like, all of them. Sure, I can do that. That's Oh my god, if I die, it's gonna be like a 10... on the last one, it's gonna be like a 10-minute fight to get back. Unless they all, like, die permanently. And they don't respawn after I die. But somehow I fucking doubt that's the case. Also, I'm hoping that this guy doesn't have a second form. But, again, very much doubt. Yeah, there we go. This one I could only do very well because I kind of cheesed last time with magic, but I'm going to attempt to not use too much magic here for what I think should probably be relatively obvious reasons. But I can still kind of cheese him this way. It's okay. Oh, this is real good actually. That's real good. That's not as good. We almost went up there and didn't go down the entire fight. Which that's fine, just falling down once is not a big deal. God damn it, falling down twice is embarrassing. So yeah, we might need to go ahead and use that thing that we got at the beginning of the game, which restores all your health and mana once. Please do give me some time to actually eat this thing. Oh, it also restores mana. Okay, so we're going to annihilate you. Because I'm not about this. This fight fucking sucks. So that was the most well-placed magic I've ever seen. I'm not about that fight. There's a couple of fights that I'm absolutely not about. And this one is probably not that bad, right? I have to imagine it's not that bad. Because we can't fall down into the abyss here. That's mostly the issue I had last time, is falling down and like platforming during the fight. But I have to assume... No. You're not doing that to me, are you? They also seem to go in a random order. Which is either good or bad, depending. On the order, I guess. I don't think it matters that much, actually. Because you have to kill them all anyway. Maybe if their rewards are linked to the actual fights. Okay, so this version of that fight is actually a fair bit easier. Now, we get to the real shit. Okay, get me back my magic, get me back my magic, and time to spam. Because it's an underwater fight, I am not dealing with this. Like, at all. Okay, those are explosive. And you're almost dead already. Again, not dealing with any of your shit. There we go. Spectre Knight. You know what? I feel like with a lot more health, you're going to be significantly less of a problem. Last time I had like 4 HP when I fought you. That being said, I'm not going to use magic on this one. I just use magic. Oh, there are platforms. That was going to be my next problem. Is last time we had platforms to deal with you. This time we do not. We do. We do have platforms. I kind of want to die just to see if I have to redo all of the fights. But I really don't want to die in case I have to redo all of the fights. Last time we also used a lot of magic against you, which we just do not have the mana for right now. And I feel like my magic is better saved for Plague and or Mole Knight. So we're just going to go slowly through you. And we'll be fine. Is my hope. Maybe we can do a little bit of magic. We do seem to be getting some mana back every now and then from killing those zombies, right? Why do I keep jumping into that attack? That's just stupidity. You know what? A couple of attacks with magic won't hurt. Well, it will hurt him. That's kind of the point. That's a waste of my mana. Thank you. You know what? I don't need magic anymore for the rest of this fight, I don't think. Fuck you. Only 2 more HP. We'll probably be fine. Some mana restore. But I'm also getting close to death. So let's use some magic anyway. Because fuck my own rules. I just really don't want to die. Dying would be really bad right about now. Okay, there we... No! Fuck you. we better get some health and mana return there. Because otherwise I am screwed. Okay, we get both. We get both. A bit of both. Well, quite a lot of health. A bit of mana. At least the playing ground is... Never mind. Even is what I was gonna say, but unlike in his original fight. Yeah, I think between Plague Knight and Maul Knight, I'm probably better off using my magic against Plague Knight. Both because there is a good chance that I will get my mana heals after this fight anyway. But more so because this guy is a speedy motherfucker, and Maul Knight is not that bad, if I recall correctly, comparatively. So, it's definitely the wrong side to attack on. Oh, my mana is out. Okay. I might actually die here. Because this guy is fucking impossible to hit otherwise. If you're not using magic, how do you even hit this dude? Answer is, you got lucky. And you hit him with double power attacks. No, come on! There we go. Okay, I need a full heal. Preferably also extra magic, but at least I need that full heal. You know what? Just a full heal is good enough for me. We can deal with just a full heal. Last time we used... That actually works remarkably well. Yeah, the charge attack and digging up mechanic in this fight don't combine too well. So you don't really want to have a charge attack for this fight, but there's not much I can do about that at the moment, so... Just kind of deal with it. Oh, actually, this is not too bad at all. This is going really well. Because he's already dead, practically. Okay, no, that was not great. It was actually kind of the opposite of great, because I was stupid. Okay, really afraid that was going to kill me then. Okay, you are definitely a souped up version, because you weren't this quick in the original fight. And you're dead. Okay. Was that the final boss of the game? I don't think so. There better fucking be a checkpoint after this if the... I guess I'll help you. Only because if there's another fight, you're probably gonna help me after this, right? Yeah. And there we have what I presume is the final boss. And not an entirely new level, is there? Is there an entire... Okay, it's just the final boss. We can do this. This is fine. Right? Oh, I'm not a fan of this. Do I just, like, need to survive this? Until all the blocks are gone? Wait, that means that... that means that we have to avoid all the... There is a checkpoint! So there is actually a level here. A short one, probably. Like a prelude to the actual fight. But there is a checkpoint here. I was just assuming that we're going to have to fight this boss fight here on just those 4 platforms. I'm kind of glad to learn that that might not actually be the case. So at least there is that. Okay, so this is just a little platforming prelude to the actual fight, right? Oh god. This is... Okay, that's terrifying. I know it also means that we just literally cannot die here. Never mind, we can. We need to... Oh, we need to leap of faith. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for me at all. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this with a burning passion. If you send enemies at me while I'm doing this, I'm actually gonna lose my shit. I am not gonna walk full speed. Because I know once you actually get used to the fact that the floor is appearing before you, they're going to throw you a jump. They did not. They did not. Okay. Platform. I don't even know what the... Oh, this is a checkpoint that you can't even change into money. Wait, the Enchantress is Shield Knight? Like, that is your girlfriend? I thought she kidnapped your... What? I mean, I'll kill you. I'm just playing... I didn't even know who you were until a moment ago. Okay, so the thing is I can't do that too much. Which is kind of my strategy for dealing with anything. But we also do have this magic, which has been super useful. Oh, no. Okay, that doesn't actually get rid of the blocks. Okay, that's good. This magic has been super useful to... Oh, that does get rid of the blocks. Okay. Also, you fly above me, so probably use this magic instead. This is gonna turn ugly real quick, isn't it? I feel like there's 2 phases to this fight. There has to be. This feels too easy so far. I say as I die. Okay. I'm just gonna go with this magic right from the start. Am I though? Am I? Because this feels like it can still... Yeah, it can still deal quite a bit of damage. Yeah, that's more or less fine. I don't have to really worry too much about health. I'm also have to worry about... and the more she does that attack, the less useful... Okay, so let's now switch over to this magic. We have to... Oh, it rebuilds the blocks when she does that. Okay. Important info. Probably should have realized that sooner. Okay, so we have to bait her into using that a little bit more. Wait, they're literally next to each other. Okay. That's 3 hits. Going well. I mean, it's at least 2 hits, right? I can reliably get with that magic. Well, not always. And that's when using 2 spells, I should point out as well. Yeah, again, I feel like there's gonna be a second phase to this fight, because otherwise this seems... I am aware that I'm saying this as somebody who just died like 3 times with this fight, but it seems like otherwise it's gonna be... just a tad bit too easy. For a final fight, that is. Like, a final fight I expect to die like 10 times. Especially since we just went through those 2 monstrously difficult fights. Or levels, rather. That being said, it's getting more difficult to actually hit her. So maybe... She only has 2 HP left now. This can't be the actual final fight of the game. It can't be. Because I'm not really having trouble with it. Like, I'm just having to learn the actual fight. That being said, that attack is really a bitch. I'm just gonna take the damage here. You don't even have to. Okay. Like, okay, you don't give me a lot of opportunities to damage you. I'll give you that. Come on. Feel free to attack me. That's the wrong way around. Only 2 more attacks. Come on. No, no. Fuck me. Close. We were real close there. So what you do is you start off with this magic. She's got a couple of phases in this fight, and that does lead me to believe that this is probably actually the final fight after all. Because usually when you assume that the fight is going to have multiple phases, you don't have multiple phases within each phase, right? You save that kind of stuff for like the actual different forms. So I'm going to... Oh, wait a second, I can just do that and then hit her below me. It's a pretty expensive magic, though. And it's really difficult to aim. So maybe just try to hit her while she's doing that. Wait, you can return those to her? Oh, you can. Okay, that's good info. Okay, there we go. And apparently I'm dead. I think I am. Okay, now we get to real final boss, right? Right? Is Shield Knight the actual final boss? That... Okay, so do we have an actual final boss here still? Or was that it? Yeah, no, we still have a final boss to go through. So that was only the first phase. Holy shit, that was the... Okay. That was... That was easy for a final boss. That was remarkably difficult for a first phase. Shield Knight. Just... How do I get up on you? What the fuck kind of flowery bullshit is this? Oh, you can shield me because you're Shield Knight. So just stay close to her. Okay. Maybe do your job a little bit better on this section as well, Shield Knight? Oh, that's how we do. Okay, so can I just like chill out here for a moment? No, I cannot. Invincibility magic it is. That seems like the best way to go here. Just try to be as invincible as you possibly can. Because actually getting up there to attack... I don't think I would be able to attack with any other magic. Would I? Like, would that magic work? Magic doesn't even work. Okay, so we just try to be invincible and try to hit her with that. Shield Knight, maybe do that a little bit closer to me next time, hun. You know what? Fuck everything about this. I just used all my magic, I am aware. That probably wasn't a great idea. But I'm also not in a great situation, so give me a fucking break. Okay. We have to redo the first bit as well now, don't we? No, we don't. Okay, at least there is that. At least there is that. And now I understand the fight, so we can actually do the thing. Okay, avoiding that attack still is a bit of a bitch. I'm kind of glad, but also kind of not glad that we have to, we don't have to redo that first bit. From we want a hardcore, like, retro-style game perspective, I'm annoyed that we don't have to redo that. From I'm Let's Playing this game and I would like this video to last less than, like, 3 hours perspective, I am so happy we don't have to redo that portion of the fight every time we die here. That being said, this doesn't seem nearly as difficult as I was first making it out to be either. Like, yeah, these platforms disappearing makes this a little bit more tricky. But honestly, this might be easier than the first section of this fight. Yeah, I'm thinking it probably is easier. Shield Knight, come over this way, please. Especially if we can just, like, spam this a little bit. Okay, this should be fine. There we go, and these are the last... No! Those would be the last hits. Why would you go over there? I'm right here. Okay, they do come back, those platforms, eventually. Don't go up there while I can't reach you. Okay, yes, yeah, no, fuck. Shield Knight, I thought we were on the same page here. Why would you only give me like half a second to do literally anything? There we go. Wait, what? Do we have to do like an escaping level now as well? Did we do all this? All this we did. Just for Shield Knight to die in the end? Is that what's going on? I think that's what's going on here. Look at all these sprites we made. And that's the end of Shovel Knight. I'm very glad I went back to this game to complete it. I'd only played like the first world of it. But now that I've completed the entire game, I'm very glad that I did. Not glad enough to go through the Spectre Knight and Plague Knight and King Knight campaigns right away. Eventually I will. Because otherwise I might have, well, just have bought only the Shovel Knight campaign. I bought the entire package. But for the time being, I'm going to go into a different game. And again, it'll probably be Sonic Colors. I'm not entirely sure yet. Can we skip this? Because, I mean, I very much appreciate all the hard work that all the developers put into it. But I also kind of want to see if there's anything like post-credits that I still want to have on video. And this seems to be taking a while. That being said, I can just take a sip of water, look back on this game, and just think about what can I take away from this. Like the checkpoint system, obviously, is something that I'm heavily inspired by myself. But also the thing that I talked about a couple of times, like those chandeliers being, when you're on them, they're a platform. When you're under them, they're a hazard. I think that is a genius idea. As much as it gave me trouble in the last level, the thing that makes like the barf platform, the rainbow barf, is also a genius idea. I don't know how well that will translate to 3D, but for maybe the hallway level, something like that could be very, very interesting. Because that is kind of like 2D in 3D, and as long as, like, if your character can move in 3D space, but that thing that's making like the rainbow platform only moves in 2D space, it doesn't matter too much with accuracy. I think once you start like making that a 3D movable object as well, it probably doesn't work as well. But it's a pretty neat idea that I'm going to have to remember. Like a thing that you have to hit, and then it creates a temporary platform. I think that's a very cool idea. How in the world I'm gonna make that, I have no idea yet. I have some ideas, I should say, but I think that's probably the three things that I took away from this playthrough: is the checkpoint system, the multiple uses for one object in different contexts, and that very specific mechanic. Rest well, Shovel Knight, until we meet again. I think he's dead. Shovel of Hope. And this is the actual credit. So, everybody who worked in this, very much thank you for creating this fantastic game. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. A lot of those were Kickstarter backers as well, I'm sure. Thank you for playing. Produced by York Club. Fantastic. And now we're back here. And now about that. The end. Turns out, not a hero's journey at all. It's a tragedy. Tragedy. Always have trouble with that word. Tragedy. The more I say it, the weirder it sounds. And now we get the calligraphy with the end. Very pixelated, which I actually kind of like. And this gets us right back to the start. Okay, new game plus available. New quests await. Select completed Shovel Knight profile to begin. Unlock challenge mode. Sharpen thy shovel with new Shovel Knight challenges. I don't care. Sound tests. I especially don't care about that. So, I'm assuming that just lets you go through the game with your full mana pool, your full health pool, and all of the magic that you have unlocked. So I'll see you all next time. I don't know what it'll be, but goddamn, this is a long episode. Because I'm not going to cut up the final boss for just being the final boss, I don't think. So this is a 50-minute episode. You better have fun. I don't think I got any useful shorts out of the last like 40 minutes of that.